MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Elite and the Beavers. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Taijuan Walker will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike. To see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Settling in now, Ronald Acuna, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, this lineup can't consistently find itself in the top third of the league in grounding into double plays. There has to be better and more professional at bats when guys are on base. That is your chance to create runs for your team, and this lineup has not taken advantage of those opportunities.
A swing and a ground ball to third. They'll come into play here at 319. 9 homers and 58 runs batted in. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Walker has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And just a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Striding in, Juan Soto, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Michael Kopech gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Batting second, the second baseman, John Birdie.
Now in the box, John Birdie. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's inside.
Kopech has compiled just under 135 innings of work on the mound and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have dissected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Birdie, the runner at second with 1 away. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. On to Lansdowne and gone. A 2-run job for C.J. Cron. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 2-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Booyah! A solo shot here to left. 32 now for the season. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1 now. The pitch. 2-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Popped up. Garcia over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That is it.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High in the air out to center field. VR is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That is 7. The right fielder, number 18, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Portland is out in front 2-1. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Here comes the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Haniger is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And that misses 1-1. Kopech, a 22-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Good draw.
Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long?
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Jazz Chisholm. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Jazz Chisholm.
First pitch on its way. On the ground up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Nick Solak, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll come in here at 263, 2 home runs and 25 driven in. That's wide, 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation, got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And standing in the outfielder, Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0 home. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. And there's ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
There's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Striding in once again, Torres. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. Bottom of the third now. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. That misses. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan VR.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Torres picks it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, John Birdie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Birdie. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
The first baseman, number 10, Ryan Braun.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A base hit in his first trip. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 18, Mitch Haniger.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Haniger stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
In now, Jazz Chisholm. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Ball one, taken just off the inside. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
To the plate now, Nick Solak. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jason Hayward.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line drive, base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. sent on the ground out to second, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Leore Garcia.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Leore Garcia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. No balls and one strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum. Strike one to start the at-bat. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the run is Henniger. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Harrison Bader.
Now to the plate, Harrison Bader. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Popped up. Alonso is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Portland leads this one 3-2. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Here he comes on 2-0. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. And he popped him up. Birdie onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached.
Here now is Juan Soto. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
So a runner on first with one out now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's tarrying. But he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Standing in now, Torres, as he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
They often say in baseball it's better to be lucky than good. This pitcher's been having a rough go of it lately, but that diving catch right there might have saved this inning and possibly saved the game.
Standing in, Willie Calhoun. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is.
Count is 2-1.
Two out here and a runner at second. Splitter called strike two, and I don't think he liked it. Popped up. Garcia calls for it. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Elite on top 4-3. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. No hits to this point.
For the Beavers, the center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, John Birdie. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Braun.
At the plate, Ryan Braun, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Haniger in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. And the tying run will score on the sacrifice fly as it's now a 4-4 ball game. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One ball, one strike to count. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Waiting on it is Henniger. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are. Jerry Familia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. At the plate, Mitch Henniger.
For Las Vegas, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. This will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
Digging in and looking for more, Jazz Chisholm. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Nick Solak. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. 2 out with a man at first. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Guerrero is carrying around batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Line drive to center field. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
Juan Soto to the plate now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's set. Here it comes.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 gets the outside corner, strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Elite lead it 6-4. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping up to the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Noah Ramirez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Nico Goodrum. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A dive and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Torres at the bag. On to first, the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Ready now, John Birdie trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The Elite are out in front, 6-5. Chris Russin is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Now at the plate, Torres 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1.
Count is 1-2. I got to count 2-2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. This is foul right side. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
the right field.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-1 to count. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And it's fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Torres rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. Throw won't get him.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Your attention, please. Now,
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Stepping in now, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Hard ground ball to third. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
now back.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Solak. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. The 0-1 on its way. And a rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. VR is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Las Vegas is out in front here, 8-5. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Ryan Stanek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching, line, Stanton.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ryan Braun is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now, lifted into the air out towards center field. Acuna's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. 1-0 the count. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Chopped at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nate Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Guerrero Jr.
Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Count 2-1.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Goodrum stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So striding forward now, Juan Soto. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2. And the pitch pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Torres is on deck. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Torres, as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Calhoun. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw into second, and he is in there. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Mitch Haniger the next to bat, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
0-2, here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. In now, Jazz Chisholm. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 3 runs already home here. To first. He's right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Elite are out on top 11-5. Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 4. He's set and the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Bases are empty, one man out.
That's a ball.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Hard hit toward the hole. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play to me.
Standing in, Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And a ball 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. New inning set to get underway. Coming to the plate now, Nick Solak. Stephen Coggin will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready for another chance? Ronald Acuna. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Villar is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Elite are out in front here, 11-5. Stephen Coggin will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. So coming to the plate, John Birdie. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Keone Kela takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Joey Bart is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
77, Joey Bart.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Kela has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than one base runner allowed per inning.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Ryan Braun, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in, C.J. Cron. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Elite have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
11-5 the final tally in this one. Las Vegas set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Michael Kopech records the victory, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First.